All right. Good morning, Anthony. This is the last day of the 2025. How are you feeling today, my friends?
Hello, Arnie. Thank you for having me today. I'm feeling great. I have much gratitude for the year. I did a short meditation earlier with my other partner, just like 5 minutes to feel like the good and the challenges of the year and just being grateful for what was and the person it made you because of all of this. And it really made me emotional and really like it allowed me to put in a one moment all of this and then say thank you and now I'm ready for the new chapter starting in a few hours. So I'm doing great. I'm happy to be alive. Every day is a beautiful day to be alive, and I'm happy to share this moment with you so we can serve more people around the world.
Fantastic, fantastic. I like that. And so maybe we should talk a little bit about what are we doing for 2026 and where are we heading for 2026?
Good question. I would say that before answering that, because the future is not real and everything is always in the now, I would say, who's Arnie in this moment, first and foremost?
That's interesting. I'm trying to be myself and trying to be uh, more authentic and being more in the now. I'm always, well, I used to be quite always in the future. I'm thinking about, the future, where I'm heading and all that. But I think 2026 is more being in the moment and take one step at a time and be present, be present.
I will share two things with you. I think
Yeah,
you will appreciate and that would be useful for you. The first thing is the ability for you and for anybody who's watching or listening to this recording, the ability to, at will, every day or any moment you desire, to die. The ability to die. What do I mean by that? I mean that in any moment, you can decide that your past no longer exists. You do not have any emotional ties, any resentment, guilt, shame, anger, worries about who you were, how you performed, how people perceived you when you were 12 years old or 26. Gone. There's you wake up, you had amnesia. And that's coming from a few videos. I like to watch some Neville Goddard's videos sometimes on YouTube, like a law of assumption and stuff like this. But I think it's one thing to just listen and consume, but and can you actually implement that? But what I'm speaking about it right now, I heard this from one video, but also from an audiobook from Carlos Castaneda, which is called Journey to Isla, if I remember. It's written in like IXTLA, but it's spelled like Isla. And he speaks about clearing your personal history so that you stop to carry this weight with you, like in everything you do. Like you wake up, what is the first thing you think about? What you were yesterday. So like you self-program yourself to just be the same guy every single day. So what if instead you and everybody here, you wake up and it's blank slate and you have the freedom and the capacity to decide exactly who you want to be right now. Let's do it right now, Arnie. Your holidays are gone already. You don't even have a wife. You have to remember even who I am. And I'm asking you this question. I'm a pure stranger. Who do you decide to be right now among all possibilities?
I decide to be myself today. There's nobody like me right now, and there's nobody like you right now. And the funny thing when you talk about you when you wake up in the morning, I usually wake up in the morning and think, what are my priorities today? What do I need today to move forward? So 2 to 5 things I need to do every single day. I sometimes even write that down in my phone, to-do list in my phone. Those are the things I need to do tomorrow to move my life forward. So that's how I see it. What about you?
Good question. Anthony, in the now, whenever I have a call, whenever I meet somebody between calls, when I'm with my family, I show up as an authentic leader. I am confident, I'm calm, I know what I talk about, I'm listening more deeply, and I don't worry about people's expectations. I would share something, for example, sometimes I was stressed going on calls, like if there were more people in the community and like how I'm gonna handle. But then when I had this switch, like, no, no, no. I'm a fantastic leader. I show up. I know exactly how to lead a group. I know which questions to ask. It was just a mind game. Instantly, brother. It was like it was like night and day between one day to the other just because I gave myself permission to hop in the present moment with people and erase the stories of like how should I show up? How who is Anthony? Oh, but I in the past this like, drop all of this. Every time I see you, you're a new person, and this might be the last time we speak. So this conversation better be meaningful and impactful so that you have something to work on and act upon once the Zoom is off, right?
Yeah.
And the second thing that leads me to is often people when we start a new year, we think about, oh, what I would love to achieve this year, what I would love. If this happened, it would be amazing. I will get healthy, I will get wealthy, in love, like all these beautiful things. And when you do this, what happens is that you create in your space, in your mind space, the feeling that you don't have it yet. So yeah, so you're chasing it. And we spoke about this a few times together, but I would just maybe not everybody's aware of this principle.
Hmm.
So what I suggest you to do, encourage you to do, is not only imagine that the goal is achieved, but go beyond that in a sense that, for example, you wanted a dream house. And don't just go into the day that you receive the keys and now like it's exciting, you're elated, it's amazing. Go beyond that fact. Like you've been living there for 3 to 6 months. So it's already normal. So that feeling of completion and normalized is the key to the embodied state, which I am doing right now, being right now. And I know what's ahead. And I already see myself, oh, it's December 2026, how the year has been. What have I done with my different partners? And what it gives you the chance is like you will start to create the plan in reverse engineering, in like backwards, instead of trying to forecast and just guess. Let's take our example with the stadium. Maybe it could be a good time to do it together. So we have a full stadium of 25,000 people. Everybody's on our team. And that happened actually. We were not at the show. Like that happened last September. So feel that for a second. So we already have 25K active members, people who are inspired to work with us, who are anchor points in the world, flagships, lighthouses. Just boom, boom, boom. There are no nodes on the grid, and they're sharing the mission, they're sharing the services, the products, the company, the network, the team, the vision, helping others get healthy and wealthy. And in that state of completion, like we are these leaders already. So then it gives you the permission to see in your daily life, what are you no longer doing? What are you only doing? What's the best use of your time, energy, and attention? How are you behaving in your own house? And keep the awareness. Let's say that right now you're in this apartment. Nothing stops you from having the awareness like, ah, yeah, but I also have this mountain view villa in Whistler. It's just like I'm here, I'm in this apartment, like I have this house. Just you can have eyes open and just realize that for a second. Ah, yeah, well, I have this too. Ah, yeah, my Porsche 911 Turbo S is in the driveway. I'm aware of that. I just, yeah, it's there. So that feeling is way more magnetic than wishing and wanting and chasing and that comes from, I mean, look at the people who actually, if you actually had the car, would you be dreaming about the car or you would just know it's in your garage?
I would know it's in my garage.
Right.
I actually, that's a really good point, Anthony, because too many people say to me, I wish I had this kind of car. I wish I had a house in this area. I wish I had house up in Whistler so I could ski. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. And I say the same thing to them as you are saying right now is, well, visualize you already have it. You're already living in it.
Mm-hmm.
See when you're in your house in Whistler, which is your ski property. See all the furniture in the house. Walk around in your house. Enjoy it in your mind because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between the truth and the lie, or what you're feeding it. So feed it good things at all times. I understand we sometimes get into our mind as like, oh, I can't do that. This is too hard, or whatever. We got to get out of that mentality quickly
Exactly.
and see ourselves where we are in 5 months or 5 years, and live it in your brain, live it in your subconscious mind for a while, because when you're living in there, it will come to fruition.
Yes. And I will even add this little thing here. It's not even that people tell themselves lies, it's because whatever is your desire, it's already in the quantum field. So it's already
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
reality that is not collapsed into density, right? Like in from waves of possibilities to like I see it, right? So you catch, let's say your meditation and you have these visions, visualizations, you want this, you want that, and you feel like this expansion in your heart and your body, like, ah, it would be nice to have this. You don't feel this by accident. This is a clear sign that it's meant for you to have it, and that thing or that person wants to be with you, wants to find you as much as you want it. But then you get caught in the frequency of, but I don't have it. But when is it gonna come? It's not there yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Like all these doubts, and as the second
Yeah.
that you enter these doubts, you tell the universe that you don't have it. So you keep creating more of what you don't have. This is very basic universal laws, but I feel like people should give themselves permission to realize that if they have a vision, if they have a dream or a desire of something, and it feels good, it feels like, yeah, yeah, without any guilt, without any like shame of like, oh, this is too big or do I deserve that? Drop all these stories. What do you want? What do you actually want? And you don't accept anything else but just what you want. There might be some stepping stones in the middle. Maybe there will be a different apartment before you have the big mansion. That's possible. Maybe there will be a BMW before the Ferrari. That's possible. But once you know that this thing already exists in the infinite sea of possibilities, and that you are the wave in the ocean that recognizes you are the wave in the infinite. When you realize that you are consciousness, then you are already all that you desire. So it's not separate from you. I will give you a specific example with that. My wife and my daughter are in Georgia. I am physically in Canada right now. But with what I just said, I'm already in Georgia. And not only I'm already in Georgia, I am Georgia. I am the country. So when I think
That's a
about this, I'm like, I'm the mountains, I'm the lakes, I'm the house, I'm the car, I'm the people. And you just bathe into that for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like you cannot feel depressed or empty or like there's something missing. It's impossible. You will feel so whole, so complete, so grateful. Like, wow, that might be the deepest thing I've shared on this show yet. But it's what is active in my life right now because it's this awareness that you can really tap into that, and then you start to attract friends who are on that same path of remembrance. And now that gets pretty magic, pretty fast, pretty cool.
absolutely.
Like you should see like what are kind of like what I speak about with Elijah and Josh and the other guys right now. That's why I told you like jump on like be back soon because like there's so many things happening right now that those who are too slow will just miss the train. And there's so much fun to have, so much things to build, so much wealth to create as a
Mm.
as a team, as a family who we love each other, we support each other, and we want to have the best interest. And that's what we're creating right now here with these calls also. So I really encourage people to experiment with that, and it's okay if like practice and like a bill comes up, go back to the state, go back to the vision. Don't get too depressed like for 6 hours, then you worry about it. Just like bring back your focus on the wish fulfilled, on the vision. And eventually the doubt becomes weaker and weaker. But we're still like we're humans. We have this we have this scope of emotions. Human nature being as we can get triggered. You can have things happening. But how fast are you to bring yourself back to the middle and back in alignment versus getting whacked off your road for like a full day and then you're like, oh, I deserve some candies and some TikTok because of that. You know? So like, please
That's a
guys,
good one. That's a good one.
be stronger. You got this. You be stronger.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Is it anything else we wanna cover on the last day of this year, Anthony? Is it something that comes to your mind right now that it's gonna be a gold for us?
Mm. I would say I would go back just to the first thing we said because presence is the game changer for us this year. The more present we can be, yes, it's beautiful to think about how big the team is and the events and everything, the trainings, live events, the calls and everything, but how present can we be with everybody, whether it's one on one, one on the many, one on the stage? Like truly give your best self you can be, like your true presence, your true divine presence, Arnie, the leader, without any stereotypes of what a leader should be. Just you being you is the leader because you chose this path. That's all that is required of you. Nothing
That's
else.
correct. That's correct. And for everybody else who's gonna join us on this mission, that will be the same for them.
It will be the same for them. So it's good to, yeah, we have all these systems, we have all these videos, these trainings. Use them beautifully, use them well, use them wisely, but do not forget who you are. And we will never force you to be somebody else that you're not. Like, we don't, this is not a cookie cutter team here. We're here to celebrate authenticity and uniqueness, and we will make sure that your path for the business growth is based on your strengths. And what are your weaknesses? We will find somebody who can help you with that. And that will
Yeah,
get this flywheel positively of results and abundance. So stay tuned, buckle up. We're launching.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Let's keep it to that today, my friends.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much
guys.
for
Thank you,
that, and
everybody.
you have a happy New Year.
Thank you. You too. All the best to your family and yourself.